Les, when you look at that first half, would you say that you guys were adequately prepared for this game?
On that first what?
On the first half, would you say you guys were adequately prepared?
I think we were adequately prepared. I think that we came into the stadium with the right mindset. The issue being you can't turn the ball over. If you turn the ball over like that, you're not going to win games. And our guys understood that. We met as a team right after the game, and it's not something that one guy has to fix. It's something the team has to take ownership of and work through. And I think there's some sick people right now because it certainly was a game that could have gone another way. But I like the team that I coach because I think they want to play and I think they want to be excellent. So the poor start with the first 5 possessions, 3 of them turning into points for the opponent. That knocked us out, and we had the opportunity to come back and worked towards that end, but did not have the good fortune with some of the plays that were really big plays that went against us. So,
did Coastal's defensive front win too often? Sorry, can you hear?
Speak up a little bit.
All right. I have this mask on. Did Coastal's defensive front win too often for you guys to win this game, or did they just control the line of scrimmage?
I think the young quarterback that took over for Coastal, who beat out the other 2 guys, showed quickness and ability to get some yards that maybe those other guys didn't get. And
Hey, Les, were you given an explanation on the onside kick of why there was a penalty there?
The penalty was which we still don't see. If you take your foot and you put it in advance of the ball and then kick an onside kick, it's an issue. And that's what they said happened. Except that we knew that and coached it specifically not to do it, and Liam didn't do it. So we sat there and watched that. It'll be interesting before I put my foot completely in my mouth. I'm going to go look at that again because I think that there's something to learn from that. Watching that film.
And then you guys were very aggressive going for it. 2-point conversions. Was that your decision making, Brent Dearman's decision making, and can you explain maybe those 3 decisions?
3 decisions? Well,
yeah,
I can tell you, go for 2 was my responsibility, and that's kind of things that we did. We have an analytics book that I'll refer to in the next couple of weeks that really kind of gives you the feel. Percentages are taken into account, and the opportunity to go for 2 was certainly the right call.
And then just following up on that, have you always used a chart like that, or is that new this year? Did you have it last year?
No, I have we used a lesser chart. But that was really before I came here. We have been on this book for the last 2 years.
how would you assess the way your quarterbacks played?
Minus turnovers, some of the big plays that they made. McVitie had a couple of really nice runs and big plays, and I think Miles Kendrick again comes in after McVitie leaves the game and just peppers a couple balls, but then the issue is they're turning the ball over. So we as a team, coaching staff first, will do those things that are necessary to correct and fix, and feel pretty good about it.
Do you have a feel for what direction you might go at that position? You think you'll continue to play multiple guys? Or?
Well, we played three quarterbacks, and three quarterbacks really, in my opinion, are going to make some significant future for us at that position. And so Jalen Daniels, he's came in there and kind of got his feet wet late, and I think he's going to be a good player. So, but like I said, it's not just the quarterbacks; it's the room, it's the coaches. We'll all work on it. We'll all stick our head in the fire to make sure that this style of play does not become ours.
You have an update on McVitie's condition?
I do not, and I HIPAA as best I can.
Do you know what happened to Puka?
Playing football.
Coach, any update on that or same thing?
Don't get mad. Hey, Puka's got a nick, and I suspect he'll be back relatively quickly.
Coach, Carolina had a really good day running the ball. What were they doing that was making them so difficult to defend?
I didn't hear it.
Start that one over. Had a couple people talking.
Hey, Coach. So Coastal Carolina had a really good day running the ball. What were they doing specifically that was making them so tough?
They had a nice little option attack to go with their option reads, and I think the quarterback did a really good job in his first start, I think, I was impressed with some of the offensive linemen that they played with. So,
how would you evaluate your defense's performance overall?
Yeah, I think we're, again, when you talk about the room, you're surely talking about the defense, and we're going to look at that. I can tell you this: we have some really good kids and good players in that segment of our team. Karan Fruitley was a true freshman starter in that game and played really lights out. And we're excited about some of the things that are going on that side of the ball. But again, I'll look at that film either early tomorrow morning or later tonight. So, oh no, I'm not doing later tonight.
Les, does an outcome like this do anything to kind of slow down the rebuild you're trying to do here?
Slow down the
rebuild you're trying to do here?
I don't think so. I think it hastens the correction. I think when you have a game like this, first of all, I never want to fix a team that has lost games. I would much rather fix teams that has won games. But I think we have a team that's committed to doing things for the upperclassmen that are significant. And I like the commitment that the team has together, and they all they'll make a difference, and that's what we have to do. And I think 12. I don't know exactly how many freshmen played in that game, but I can tell you this: it was a significant number. So, and that's a great opportunity in the future.
Last question, please.
Hey, why weren't you all able to get any pressure in the backfield defensively today? Can you tell us a little bit about there weren't a lot of TFLs or sacks for your defense?
Yeah, they ran the football so much. It was the odds were not as good. We hit A gaps on them several times down in there in what was end zone, that area of the field, the red zone, and we would strike them, and that quarterback would extend the play, pitch it, and suddenly they're on the edge, and he'd gotten hit in the A gap. So, I think his abilities were, did some wonderful things for that football team.
All right. Thanks, Coach. We'll bring some players in here real quick.